Okay, so this is the passenger side. I converted the rear individual shock and spring, which was once right there, into a full coil. Now these is helper springs. I'll show you exactly what that is in one moment. So I just decided to make a quick video. Now I'm not going to get into the removal of removing the shock and the spring. You should know how to do that already. So this is if you already have a BC BR type coilover for your Lexus. Okay, so this is the shock that I removed. This is the spring complete setup that was once right there. Okay, this is what is called a helper spring. Okay, it comes exactly like this from BC. You have the hard plastic piece there, you sit the spring on it, then you have this sits right there. Okay, and this is 2 additional collars which we will eventually sit right here and make one full setup into a coilover. Okay, so this was the factory one. This was how it, not the factory, I'm sorry, but this was the original BR type setup. Let me just break it down, show you what it was, like that. And it's almost midnight here, but what I'm going to do is I already loosened this, right? You just loosen this collar, spin this completely off, let me pause it, and I'll pick it back up right after I do that. What do you use to remove it? Simple. The channel, the wrench, and you do like that, this way, and spin it, and it comes right off. Okay, so let's pause. I'll pick it back up after this is completely stripped. Okay, this is it, completely removed. These two, this was at the bottom like that, and this was obviously on top of that. So put this to the side for now. Now this is what I did. Go to this one, take this plastic piece off. Okay, ran out of memory for a second, but so now this is what we do, right? This wasn't meant to be a full complete strut setup, spring and shock setup, but so some of these plastic little adapters, washer, whatever they call them, spacers, I guess, wasn't meant to be on here. So this is what I did. I put it here, right, like that. Hold on one second. Okay, so let me just pause it so I can put it on. Okay, right, put it on there like so. Then I put the spring through. Letters is up. Okay, put the spring through. So now, hold on, like that. So that way when I hit pause again by accident trying to do this with one hand, but I was trying to say, that way now it's sitting like that, it's not metal to metal, right? If that makes sense. So after you do that, now you put on the helper spring, which is this one. Okay, and like that, go straight up in there like that. So again, I'm just gonna pause it and then put that on and show you. Okay, boom, like that. Hold on. All right, so try to get this to focus a little bit. All right, now you put the helper spring on, just slide it on there, lock it up. Now you notice these little grooves, make sure they sit. I have them on both sides. There's another one here. Have them on both sides. After you have that on, okay, then you put on this big one, right, going up like that. Then you put on the little one. Again, I'll show you once I do the complete setup because it's going to take a while to spin this all the way up. Okay, like that. Had to use the PB because there was dirt in the grooves to make it a little bit easier to spin. But either way, so we put this on, put that on, tighten that, and now preload, right? I'm just gonna get straight to this part. BC said you need about 4 millimeter of preload. which is pretty much, this is going to be compressed to about half of the space you see right now. So you're just going to turn this one, and well, I'll put the link in the video to avoid, me explaining it wrong, but I know what I need to do. But I'll put the link in the video. So final step will be to put this one on, which is about right here. Screw the bottom on, and then we're good to go. So again, pause, I'll show you what that looks like.